Well, hello, everyone. I am Setra, and I am your host of the You're Worth It show. And today you are in for a treat because I have Dr. Katrina woo woo, here in the studio with me. Oh, not just Dr. Katrina. I have my soror here in the studio with me. Yes, and I am super excited. Y'all, this is going to be a great show. So let me just be quiet and just give the mic over to my soror. Well, I just want to say welcome, welcome, Dr.
Thank
Katrina.
you so much. It's been a long time coming, but guess what? I know I'm worth it.
Yes. Well, look, you have a lot going on. And so that's why I'm so glad that you are here to share with the studio and with my audience about all the stuff that you have going on. But one thing that I do remember about you when I first met you was chain breaker. Okay? Chain breaker.
Yes.
So tell our guests a little bit about you and tell us what chain breaker, where you get that from.
Oh, wow. So a little bit about me, Dr. Katrina Pullum. I am originally from New Orleans, but I've been back in Dallas for about 14 years now. And so the chain breaker came from my first memoir about breaking the chains from hurting to healing, where I address some things that I had went through. To be more specific, some child abuse issues, sexual assault issues that I went through as a child. And it was just my time for healing, restoration, coming out of that space of being embarrassed about what happened, because everybody see Dr. Katrina, she this, she that, but they don't see how I got to where I am. And so for so long, I hid that story. But then as I look at the title of the book and begin to look back at, I went through all of this and I'm still here in spite of what the stats would say. If you look at what people that analyze and do all this data say, I'm not supposed to be anything. I was supposed to be on drugs. I was supposed to be on this, that, not even go to college, because I was a teen parent. I had my first child when I was 17. So I beat all of those odds. And to me, that signifies what a chain breaker is. And so the chain breaker name is owned by me. It is trademarked. And so can't nobody else use that name without my permission.
Right. And y'all better not be out there using that because I'm telling, okay? And I love it how, when you go through something and you share your story and you see how, it's helping and it's inspiring others because we all are going through something. And I'm sure that someone who probably heard your story can say, you know what, well, look at Dr. Katrina, So you're inspiring them and you're giving them hope to say, you know what? I can do it, because there's so much negative stuff out here in the world telling us what we can't do and what we shouldn't do and what, just telling us who we're supposed to be. But I love it that people who have walked it, who have lived it and can say, look, I'm not out here faking it. I'm telling you this is, what I went through, but this look at the other side of it. There is light on the other side.
And we know sometimes it can be difficult because the enemy can play with your mental.
Right. Oh.
And when you at that weakest point, the enemy can come in, have you thinking all types of things. But I always tell people, get you a journal, get you some affirmations, start to repeat those things to yourself. You have to speak life into that situation so you can have the encouragement to get up off the sofa, to get up out the bed, and take one step towards your goal that you would want to do.
Right, because that's hard. Because even, some days it do be hard. And you're right, you have to speak to yourself. You have to tell yourself those affirmations. I remember when my oldest kids, when they were younger, they're grown now. And I would have affirmations all around the house, but I put it as if it was, I am. And my sons, his friends and them, they'll come and look around the house and be like, she's saying she living in the mansion. She's saying so they was looking at it and they thought it was like a joke. And I was like, no, you have to speak it as if it is, so I just did all of that, and a lot of things that I had on there, I was like, I will live in Texas. This was years ago. And look at me. I'm here in Texas right now, but it's just, you're right. Those affirmations, we have to speak to ourselves, because trust me, it's hard. It's hard out here.
Yeah. And let me tell you, don't speak it 1 or 2 days and be like, well, ain't nothing
Ain't that
happened.
happen?
You have to keep continuing. It's just like a flower. When you trying to grow a vegetable, a flower, or whatever it is, you have to continue to water it
Right.
until it matures in its growth.
Okay. Oh, you speaking to me?
Mm-hmm.
She's
Don't
speaking.
rush the
She's
process.
speaking. Yes,
Yeah,
that is so true. Because I think now too, with the internet, we see how it may seem like people have this like overnight success, and I hear a lot of people where they like, oh, well, look at them and look at and I'm just like,
But let me tell you, I always tell people, we get so caught up in what we see on the internet or what we see in social media. You cannot always believe what you see. If you spend your time believing what you see, that's taking you away from working on your own vision, what it is that you're supposed to do. I get asked all the time, so what do you do? Or why we never know what you're doing? I'm like the quiet storm. And that's how I move. A
Right.
lot of things that I do are people I have access to. I never talk about it. If you tell me what you need and God leads me to help you, then I'll help you.
Right.
Get to where it is that you need to be, because in these days and in these times, people are not as genuine anymore
no, right,
like they used to
yes,
be, And so me, I'm always looking for authentic and genuine friendships and relationships, because being in the business that I am, it's all about building relationships. Doors get open. You can look great on paper,
Right.
but if you have that relationship, that's that extra thing that's going to open that door
Right.
for you.
And that is so true. I love how one of your quotes, it says, no matter how big your dream is, take one small step today. Momentum is built one action at a time.
Correct. And that's what I mean about get your journal. Each year, I get a journal for each year.
Okay.
And so you write down what it is that you want, and then monthly, you set your goals.
Okay.
Weekly, you put what you're going to accomplish that week. So as you begin to build one small goal at a time,
Right.
at the end you'll see the completion of it.
Right.
But you have to put in the work. You can't just sit or lay there and expect it all just to
Right.
come out the
Because
sky.
people be
It's
like,
not.
right? People be like, oh, I'm waiting on God, and I just be
And
like,
God, you just don't know. God is
waiting
waiting on you.
Right, I'd be like, okay, like, and like you just go sit there and be like, he just go say, oh, voila, like you ain't doing nothing.
You got to sow the seeds. And that's what I tell everybody, because where I'm at now in positions I'm in, I sowed the seed even when I had people tell me, why are you
Yeah.
working for free? Why are you,
Yeah.
back in the day, like, why are you working for free? Why are you doing this? And it's because I have a servant's heart. So I was serving, not knowing that God was aligning and setting everything up for me to be where I am today.
Wow, and that is so true. So I know you're also a vision strategist. Like, help me out.
So, the vision strategist is she the one that comes in. You know how we do the vision board
Okay,
parties.
I'm right here. Okay.
All right, you sit, you want to talk, you want to tell me what you believe that your vision is, and then what I do is help you write it down and make it plain and bring it to life. But here's what I tell people: don't waste my time, because you got to be ready. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not, the way life is set up for me.
Wow.
I'm not giving you 2 and 3 chances. So if you say this is what I want, and when I pick up the phone and I call you and you ain't ready, oh Lord, you done missed the opportunity. I don't know if it's gonna swing back by.
Right.
But with what the vision strategist does is look at what your vision is and help you map it out where it can go from a vision to reality.
Okay, so anybody looking for a vision strategist, y'all better call her. Don't be sitting up waiting. Look, ain't nobody gonna be waiting for you. You better take the
Yeah,
move.
they like, oh, I want to make $1 million. Oh,
Right.
I want. but what are you doing?
Okay.
Where's your business plan? That's just like I have been telling my husband, we're working on a deal right now. I have been telling him, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do
Okay.
this. And finally, an opportunity opened, and the first thing the person said, "What, you got a business plan?"
Okay.
Yeah, I got a business
Okay.
plan.
Right. You stay ready. You ain't got to
Yeah.
get ready.
Yeah, I got a business plan. I got a brand story. I got whatever it is that you say that
Right.
you want. I have it. I don't have to go think about. Okay, so
Right.
everything just started flowing and rolling. From there, we end up going to an event Sunday, and it was a guy there. He was like, "Oh, I've been wanting to meet y'all to talk to y'all," and so I mentioned what we were doing, not knowing that they support black people that want to do the same thing.
Okay.
And the first thing he said, "Do you have a business plan?" Yes, I have a business plan. Yes, my business is actually licensed, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to always be ready. You got to always save your name, trademark it,
Yep.
register it. Do if you slept, you thought about it, God gave you the vision, you
Yeah.
may not be ready to move on, and you better still go register that name because you never know what may happen.
Right. That is so true. So y'all better not be using a chain breaker, and y'all better not be using your worth it. Because that is trademark.
Uh-huh.
Registered.
See? Yes.
So yes, I know you're a part of the 100 Women
The National
National Coalition. Yes.
of 100
You
Black
know,
women.
I went to a meeting years ago, and I keep saying, I'm going to join, I'm going to join. So look, y'all hear it now. I'm going to join. Now, I
And
ain't
guess
gonna-
what? I'm over membership.
Yes, because, I had just a great time. So when is y'all have a meeting coming up? When is your next meeting?
Our next member interest meeting
Okay.
is February 22nd.
Oh, that's coming up. Look,
Yes, it is
y'all.
a brunch at Maggiano's North Park Mall.
Oh, I like my Giannos. Oh, yeah. Okay, so women. So who all can come? So tell the listeners who all can come.
It's open to anybody that's interested in knowing more about us and what we do. We are an advocacy and social justice organization. Very well known. It's a national, well known organization. We work with the National Coalition of 100 Black Men as well.
Okay.
So.
Oh wow. Okay, it's coming up in February, so I got to put that on my calendar because I'm gonna be there, and y'all be there as well. So you also have another event that's coming up.
What is that?
Yes. The DOPE, right? Brunch and
Yes.
awards.
Yeah, so I believe in taking every word that people look at as a negative word and I turn it into a positive word.
Okay.
So what happened was that when we were in COVID, like all these people were sick, was passing away, needed encouragement. A lot of them, their businesses thrived. Some of them didn't survive.
Right.
And so God gave me a vision to create the Dope Girlfriend. And dope means driven on purpose every day.
Okay. Oh, I like
And
that.
so what I did was curated boxes with with an inspirational message engraved inside. When you open it up, it's not a box that you could just throw away. It's a keepsake. So when you feel like you need that extra push to make it through, to get up and go to the next level, you open the box, you read a message from me. I also had like masks in there, T-shirts, books, just whatever. It was everything that was inspirational. And so from there, we have a clothing line as well. It's on the dopegirlfriend.com. You can go see what else we offer. And so this year, we're putting together the Dope Girlfriend soiree and awards. And so we are honoring some community leaders, some women on Women's History Day, women who are out there, who are trailblazers, who are doing the thing. Some you may know, some you may not know. And so we're going to have some entertainment by award-winning artist Lakia Stokes. She'll be there. We're gonna have Dr. Faith Robertson. We're
Oh,
doing a
that's
fireside
hey,
chat.
Faith. Okay.
Yes, we're doing a fireside chat with her, so we're excited about that. She has a new book out. My Father Calls Me Butterfly.
Oh,
So her and Andrea Anderson, who's going to moderate that
okay.
conversation, is going to delve into her story
Okay.
to help empower us. So we're honoring Leah
Okay.
Frazier,
Hey, Leah.
Judge Shakita Kelly
Okay. Look at
Jobert.
you. Okay.
Yes, Iram Jones. She's the
Wow.
founder of the Dallas Professional Women, which is an organization for women who are in business. And
Okay.
when I say they do a lot, they
Wow.
do a lot. I'm one of the advisors. I sit on their advisory board. But when I say they do a lot for women that are in business, they do. We also have celebrity makeup artist Brianna Meshach, who is not just a makeup artist, but she's an entrepreneur as well. She's created several products that has graced several celebrities and
Oh,
stages,
okay.
and she also teaches cosmetics. And
Okay.
yeah, she also does that as well. And then we have Kimberly Powell,
Okay.
who is from Microsoft, who does a lot in the community. If you see Microsoft in the community, she's one of the main reasons why.
Oh, look at that. Look, I am excited. Look at that lineup. And it's what, March the 8th, right?
March the 8th on Women's History Day at 11 o'clock. You can go secure your ticket at dopegirlfriend.org. Dopegirlfriend.org. Secure your seat to be in the house. And it's not your normal brunch, it's about mixing, mingling. I love connecting people, putting people in spaces where you leave with another business referral, you leave with another good girlfriend,
Right.
just connecting
And
individuals.
right, and you said earlier about those genuine connections. I mean, just a lot of the ladies that you mentioned, I'm like, okay, just wonderful people. I mean, and they're really doing great things out here in the community.
Yeah.
But they're just so nice inside. They're a great person inside and out.
Yes.
And it's sometimes you meet people and it's just like, ooh, look at me. But you have a good lineup. You have a good lineup,
Let
Dr.
me tell you,
Trina.
I'm always intentional about giving people their flowers,
Yes.
especially the ones who deserve it, the ones that, I know they genuine.
Right. I know. This is going to be good. Look, so y'all do not want to miss this. I'm telling you, look, you just talked about, look, you got to be ready. You can't be talking about, ooh, I want better or, ooh,
Uh-huh.
I want my life to change. I mean, here it is. There's an event. You're here. You're talking about it. So whoever is listening to this, because I'm going to blast this out,
Yeah.
y'all get there. And where can I get the tickets again?
They can get the tickets at dopegirlfriend.org.
Dopegirlfriend.org. So y'all look, yeah, I'm just saying y'all better be there. What else you got going on, Dr. Trina? Well,
Girl.
tell us about this book you got.
So let me tell
Come on.
you, I got, I was sitting there, I was like, Lord, what am I going to do for this 50th
Ooh,
birthday?
50th. Hey,
Well,
50th fabulous.
what we going to do?
Yes.
And so March is my birthday. It's Women's History Month. And so throughout the month, I always like to give back. Anyway, and so I was like, okay, what can I do? And so God was like, give 50 affirmations to help individuals see the chain breaker in them.
Oh.
And so it's called the Passport to Greatness, 50 affirmations for the chain breaker in you. And so that's going to come out in March.
Okay.
And so I'm very excited about that since it's a special time.
Ooh.
Since it's a special time. So, yes, I have that. I have a couple of other projects that's coming. We haven't put a date on it, but we're looking at bringing a stage play in the fall to the Dallas area as well.
Oh, I haven't been to a play in a minute.
Yeah, the last
Yes.
one
Oh,
I did was in 2019. I did The Rising of a Chain Breaker. So what I did,
I've been to that one.
so what people don't know is that if you have a book or pretty much if you have a story, we will take it and turn it into a stage play. We'll turn it into a movie. We'll do the movie scripts, all of that. Because, I mean, some of the things y'all don't know about me, I am a full production person. So we
Yeah.
have a production company. So we do television films. Almost on a daily basis, we're negotiating contracts for our clients for television and film. And so I also produce, I have a team of writers who write for a little bit of everybody. And so one of them, we're working on a master class now um, to teach on how to take your book and turn it into a script.
Okay, now
So
how can they reach you? Because you know everybody got a story now. You know everybody got a story. So how can they reach you on that one?
they can actually email PMG at pullcorp.com, PMG at PULLCORP.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all.
And we will respond. So I serve as the president of Ladies in Film and Television. Yeah, they got me all over the
All
place.
over the place. Okay, tell us
So
about
yeah,
that.
so it's like that master
Master
class
class. Okay.
will come through their entity as well. But Ladies in Film and Television is an amazing organization to be a part of. So yes,
Okay, look at you, president of Pull Corp Media,
yes.
and also producer, director, entertainment executive. Y'all look, hey, y'all better look, get to know my
Look,
soror.
a
Look, we out
little bit
here.
of everything.
That's right, and out here that's doing it good. That's out here, really making a difference. And that's why I love to bring guests on here, so you can, inspire our listeners. And I know that somebody that's listening to this show is going to be inspired by your story. And I know somebody's going to be here at your event because I know I'm one. And I'm going to tell all my girlfriends, like, y'all
Yes.
get
Tell them, come
there.
on. And
Yes.
then, like, if you get a group, reach out to me. I can offer a discount on the tickets if y'all want to do a group rate. So, yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, so tell us some more about the your other book, because I know you have the book for your birthday, and tell us more about the Chain Breaker. Where can I get that at?
So, the Breaking the Chains from Hurting to Healing. If you read my story, I go from talking about being an alcoholic at the age of 12 to being sexually abused by someone in the church, along with a host of other things, being a teen parent, those things, the abuse that led up to all of those things. Because a lot of times we say, oh, our kid is bad, our child is bad, blah, 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 blah. But do we really delve in to see what's causing
What's
the
really?
action? And I still see it when people are like, oh, she's just so fast. She's just so this. But what's the reasoning behind that? Are we being present? Are we really taking time to get to know our children? Or are we letting, now these days, social media, cell phones,
Right.
raise our kids? So Breaking the Chains from Hurting to Healing, you can actually find it on Amazon. It's on Amazon, and I believe it's on the dopegirlfriend.com website as well.
So what was let's say, the pivotal moment when you realized your true worth?
When I realized my true worth was when I was able to accept the things that I had been through and was able to share it in the form of my story, in the form of my book. The first stage play that I produced here in Dallas was based on my book and my real life story.
Oh, see, I
Yeah.
wasn't even really paying attention. I gotta run it back, do it again, do it again.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
So
and
being
that was
able to accept it wasn't my fault. Being
Right.
able to accept who I am, loving this dark skin that I am, coming from Southern Louisiana when back then you have the brown paper bag test or light skin was better than dark skin, those things, being able to accept who I was.
right. And it's funny you say that because I just remember, like, in high school, people be like, dark skin in, light skin in. I'm like, okay, so what time are we in now? Is light skin in, dark skin in? And it used to be a thing. I'm like, okay, so if dark skin was in, it's like, oh Lord, too bad for us
Let me tell you,
light people.
it was a thing because, like, even my mom have told stories about how her mother-in-law never really cared for her because she was dark skinned.
Oh wow.
Yeah, until it was like later on in life when my mom continued to be the one that I always support, took care of her when she was sick, where she acknowledged then, she was a good person.
So not dark skin in, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how do you maintain a positive mindset during challenging times? Because it's hard out here.
Oh, it can be hard.
It can be hard. It can be hard. How do you stay positive? Talk to me. Tell me.
Let me tell you, I have my days. Let me tell you. For y'all that think y'all got the strong friends, y'all still need to check on y'all strong friends.
Oh, wow.
Okay? If you not hearing from your strong friend, don't be like, oh, she ain't called me. I'm mad. Because your strong friend got to be poured into too.
Oh, that's
Because so many times we're pouring into others or we're listening to others, and as they're telling us what's happening to them, we can begin, that transparency rolls over to you. And you begin to carry the weight that they're carrying. And it took me a while to realize that. I think like the whole year 2022, I didn't know what it was. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I was still pushing, but I was still sort of like in a depression type thing.
Ooh, okay.
But it took like coming out of it that I realized so many people I was helping, and that spirit was transferring on me.
Ooh.
So I began to wear the burden.
Oh wow.
Of what they had. And so I just had to begin to just set boundaries.
Okay.
And in challenging times for me, I got to turn to my word. People can say what they want, but that's how I get through, because the word is a reminder of who God is and what his word says that he will do to see you through. And so that's where I go. I keep a lot of motivational books, inspirational books, and that's where I go. That's my go-to.
Because that's good that you talk about, your strong friends, you calling to see if they're okay. Because, like, you can be so busy giving, and you're kind of, like, burnt out, because I just be out here, oh, yeah, you're worth it, and hey, and you're worth it, and you're worth it. And then I go home sometimes, and I just be like, oh, my gosh, just want to just break down, like, okay. Like, I'm tired.
So it's like, where is this person that's going to let me
pour into me, be like, you know what, you're worth it.
Yeah.
Talk to me. So check on your strong friends, y'all. That is so true, because we need that encouragement. We need that uplifting. To be like, okay, yes, I get it. I know. And especially when you are a full-time entrepreneur, business owner, it's hard.
Yeah.
Because you're basically... You don't have that 9 to 5 or that, regular income to count on. You out here just, trying to make it work. And I'll be like, look, y'all, I'm trying to make it work out here.
Yeah.
And you do. And it does get hard at times. So tell us, I know you say you got the event that's coming up, and then a national coalition that's going. Tell our listeners again, tell us about the coalition membership meeting. When is that again?
Yeah, that is February 22nd. Is our member interest brunch at Maggiano's North Park. If you go to our website at ncbwdallas.org, you should see the event on the website, and you can purchase your ticket there.
Okay. And then your event that you have coming up, the Dope Awards. Oh, gosh, I'm so excited about that. Yeah, I feel like I'm part of the team. Look, I'm excited.
So you all need to make sure you get your tickets to that. We're celebrating women. It's Women History Day. And so you can go to dopegirlfriend.org, purchase your ticket, and I hope to see you there.
Yes, I hope to see y'all there too. Because look, I ain't gonna be posting it on social media, so thinking y'all gonna be watching it off my page. You need to get there. Yes, and about your book that's coming out. Is your journal? Is it gonna be out at the brunch, or are you gonna have it in time
Well,
for that?
we're looking to have pre-orders
Okay,
there,
that's good.
but definitely for sure to be released by the end of March.
Okay, to be released. Hey, do that digital download. Like,
Yes.
look, yes, you definitely need that, and they can get the Chain Breaker. That book is on
That book is on dopegirlfriend.com.
dopegirlfriend.com. Well,
Yes.
what else you want to talk about,
Huh?
Sarah? I'm just so happy to have you in here across from me.
Look.
What else you got going on?
Oh,
From
Lord.
Louisiana, from New
What
Orleans.
else I have going on? I'm just looking over there at him.
New Orleans.
Yes, what else I got going on? I be busy.
I know. So when do you rest? What do you do for fun? What is your hobbies? You don't have to. I know.
I don't have time. I like to travel,
Okay.
but I need to be able to travel. I don't know. The type of work I'm in, because I'm an entertainment executive, I'm always on. So, when y'all look at this interview and y'all see me like, what is she looking at? Because my phone is blowing up right now.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, my phone rings all the time. So I may sleep maybe 3 or 4 hours. So I tell everybody else to practice self-care, but I am a work in progress in practicing self-care. Please never ever wear yourself, don't wear yourself out, but I'm getting better.
Okay.
So I said in 2025, I'm going to be intentional about being present, about showing up, being present, being in the moment. I have so many accolades that other people tell me about, but for me, in the past, it just has been, okay, I got an award. This is done. All right, boom, I got to get to the next thing.
Okay.
Instead of basking in.
Right, your achievement for that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, gosh, you got to celebrate. So this year, you're going to take vacations and actually vacation. You go.
That's the plan.
Put the laptop out just for a little while.
Yeah,
put
that's the
phone away.
plan.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan for this
right?
year.
Because your 50th is coming up. Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see what this whole 50 club
What it's about? Oh, God.
Yes, what everybody be talking about. So, yeah, I'm very excited about that.
It's fun on this side. It's fun on this side. People, I
Okay.
remember when younger as a kid, and our aunties and them when they was 50, we be like, "Ooh, that's old."
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm 50, I'm like, they was having all this fun at 50. 50, you go love it. And you're 50 and fabulous. You're looking good.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
try.
Yes. Satan
Yes.
Phi Beta up in this.
Yes, we are here.
Yes.
So, oh my God. So even like with the sorority, so like I'm just very involved in a lot of things. And so even with the sorority, from working on the national level to regional level to local level, it's just amazing just being, my passion is to work with women. I work with everybody, but just being able to pour back into the sisterhood. And I think sisterhood is so important. And like we need to really get back to having genuine sisterhood, like being there for each other during the good and during the bad. So many times what I see is like when that sister can no longer help me, I'm going on to the next one. But, being there to support each other, and that's where we really need to get back to.
Right. Oh, yes, that is so true. Have you ever had a retreat? Are you having one? Have you had one, or have you thought about?
I thought about one. I
Just
put on retreats for all the other
For all the
organizations.
not for your. Oh Lord, look, y'all better quit working her so hard.
Yeah, I put on retreats for everybody else.
But not, wow, okay.
And even like now, I'm developing a leadership program for my chapter for 100 Black women. Actually, the pilot started a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
And so that's going to go for the next 9 months. So I'm excited about that being able to license my intellectual property to
Okay,
them. So,
that's right. Okay.
yes. Because what they say, Zetas are very smart.
Okay,
Women.
right. They better not play with
Smarter
us.
and finer.
Right. Okay. Don't play with
Yes.
us. Yes. Well, I have a question for you, and I ask everyone that's here that's on this show, and that question is, what are you worth?
What am I worth? Oh, I am. How much or what? What am I worth?
Just what are you worth?
For me, I am a very valuable person, and my worth is so valuable to the point where I protect my space of who I let in and who I let come around. Like interviews, I don't do every interview that I'm asked to do, but my worth is so high up there. I have to keep it protected. And no matter what you say about me, you will never diminish what my worth is.
I felt that. I felt that from you. And you know what? And you're absolutely right. So whatever you would have said, I would have said you're absolutely right because you are worth whatever it is that you believe. You know, it's not what other people tell us. As I said earlier, you know, we have a lot of people trying to tell us, you know, who we are, what we shouldn't be. You know, I'm sure, I don't know if you can remember a lot of the negative things that people have told you. I remember some of the things that, you know, people told me, even as at a young age. You know, and that sticks, and that's not who I am.
Yeah.
I am what I say I am, what I believe. And so today I can say, you know, I am worth love. You know,
Yes.
I am worth my peace. I am worth joy. It's not what other people believe. It's what I tell myself.
Yes.
So you're absolutely right. Whatever you said. And it's so funny. Most of the time when I ask that question to men, they put a dollar amount to it.
Yeah.
They do. And I just be like, okay. And which is good. I mean, that's their answer. But I just said, when the money is gone, then what are you worth? So I want you to think of it more as self-worth.
And
You
my
know,
peace gotta be. It's free.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
It's freeing.
right. I know because it's so much chaos out here. You know, when we step out, you know, it's just noise everywhere. When we get to our phones, when we turn on the TV, when we look on social media. So you're right. You have to protect, you know, your peace.
Yeah.
You know, because if you don't, who
will?
Right.
Yeah.
Who will? Right.
And if you get online and you see all these posts that just get you, if they don't get you excited, but they
Right.
get you like, oh my gosh, she got this, she got that, and I don't have it. Da, da, da. You need to get off social media.
Right. Yeah.
You need to focus on you. Because I always tell people, I say, I don't have time to be on social media. I might get on posts, but I get off. If you sitting and you scrolling all day watching the social media, that means you're not building your dreams.
Right. Right.
You steady supporting somebody else's dream.
Yeah.
The more views they get, the more money they make off of you.
And some of them just doing foolishness. I see some of the craziest stuff get like the most views. I'll just be like, okay, you know. But hey.
But that tells you what
What-
society wants to see.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is true. I'd be like, you know, you're worth it, y'all. And I'd be like, one like, I'd be like, you're worth it too. You know? But it is. And it's just like, okay, yeah, then you find yourself, you're scrolling. I'm like, okay, no. So they need to do something with my algorithm. I need to get in contact with Mark Zuckerberg because I don't know, you got all these friends. And I see like the same like 10, 15 people. So I'm like, I ain't even liking their stuff. Like put me in front of, you know, some
Yeah.
other people. Because I be seeing some crazy stuff on social media. Maybe I need to just start going through my friends list and see, be like, oh, I forgot they my
Girl,
friend.
let me tell you, on their birthday, if I don't know them, ain't seen much activity for them, their birthday present is not happy birthday. It is delete.
Right. And I just
Yeah.
be like, wait a minute. Like you'll find out that you have so many people there that you just be like, okay, I should have been
They not
deleted
even
them.
engaged.
Right. I'm like, why I'm still following you or like, delete. So yeah, I did a lot of deleting
Yeah.
this year because you want to be around, or I want to see, that positive thing. I don't want to hear, because people are mean on social media.
Yeah.
They be ready to fight. I'd be like, okay, yeah. I think I did one petty post on Facebook, and I said, okay, Cedric, quit doing that.
Yeah.
Quit doing that. Quit
Now,
doing
see,
that.
if I would have seen that, I might have texted you like, "Hey, Sarah, you all right?"
Yeah.
What's
I did one.
happening?
I took it down. It was one petty, but it was business though. I felt kind of bad about business, how I got played on business. But then I said, okay, let me take it down. Let me take it down.
Because most of the time, people will tell you, they'll say, "Oh, and Dr. Katrina will call you and say you need to take that down."
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Right.
Yes, be like, sis, we're not
Yeah,
gonna go
so
out like that.
I shouldn't have no more petty posts. But if, just text me like, look, but I'm good. I got that.
Because some days I be want to say some crazy
Right.
stuff too, but then I'd be like, nah, I gotta hold back.
You got to hold it back. So I said, okay, y'all. Then I had to get back on there and say, y'all, I ain't worth it Wednesday. Let me get it back. But I am just so happy, to have you here in the studio with me today. I want you to come back and join me, because I'm sure you got some other stuff that's going to be coming up we could talk about again. And before we leave, I want you to tell our listeners one more time, how can they reach you, and tell them how can they get tickets to your events that's coming up.
So for March 8th, the Dope Girlfriend Brunch and Soiree Awards, you can get your ticket at dopegirlfriend.org. And if you want to reach me for a consultation, you want to know how to break into the entertainment industry, you want to get your business right because it might be a little janky, it may not be trademark, or it may not even be structured properly, or you're not sure if it's structured properly, you can contact us at pmg@pullcorp.com, pmg@pullcorp.com. So we have a legal division. We got everybody. So whatever you need, we have it at Pull Corp Media and Business Consulting Group.
All righty, and y'all heard it, so y'all make sure y'all be at the event. I want to see y'all at Maggiano's, and I want to see y'all at the brunch as well. So I just want to thank my listeners for tuning in to the You're Worth It show. Make sure that you are following us on all social media platforms, that we're on Facebook, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram at You're Worth It Show, and you will see this full episode on our YouTube channel. So make sure that you subscribe to the You're Worth It show on YouTube. So I just want to thank you all for tuning in with us. And until next time, just remember that you're worth it. Until next time, bye.
Bye-bye.